Okay, so I'm going to show you how to draw in 2D Design and create squares or rectangles that are of a size that you'd like. We're going to start by picking up the line tool and putting grid lock on. This makes me snap to the grid. At the bottom of the tools here you can see relative. And when I draw, this shows me the length of a line. If I use my select tool now and click on a line, I can also go to the property toolbar where it shows me the length of the line. I'm going to make some squares that are 100 by 100. This is a really easy way for me to draw because I'm on the grid. So if the number is even, it's easy. I moved slightly there. Control and Z gives me an undo. If I had a more complex shape, let's say 54.5, and I wanted the square to be 54.5, I'd change the length, and I'd do the same again, 54.5, and click OK. I'd also start to use the contour parallel tool, and I'd put 54.5 in. This makes me create a line parallel to another line. If I click on this side, it appears on this side of the line. If I click on this side, or here, it appears where I want it to be. So I can make lines appear at a given distance. If I now wanted more of this, I could very easily copy and paste, but obviously with a net that I might be creating here, I can't. I'm going to delete this and move the whole of this down. It does not have to be on the grid, it isn't. But 54.5, and I'm going to stretch these lines over so I can start to create the nets that I would like. I'm going to show that again. If I pick up a line and I drag it on the centre, I can extend it to wherever I like. I like lines overstretched, so they overlap, because there is a lovely tool in a moment that's going to trim off all the edges I don't want, because my net is here. The second delete tool, and to get to any tool you click and hold, second delete tool, delete by intersection, two lines that cross, and trim off all the excess that you don't need. There's only one more thing for the laser cutter to realise, which is I want the outside to be red to cut, and I want the inside to be black. To do that, I could either trim all of the inside lines and then put them back in, because it's quite quick with my contour parallel tool, or I could do a contour that's closed 0.1 around the outside. You can barely see it, but all the way around the outside I now have a line, and at the top here I can make the colour of that red. That's how you'd create a file that will cut round the outside and is a net, so it could be folded on the black lines. And obviously you save that file too. Then send it via email to me.